It will be the last meeting for us. So now let's start our class today. Yes. Okay. So today is a kind of the windy day outside. Yeah. How about the condition in your hometown? Is it windy, cloudy, or is it raining? Halo Mbak Vivi. Halo Mbak Vivi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Are you good today?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay, great. So are you still in your hometown or are you in Semarang now?
I'm in Demak, still in my
Okay, you're in
hometown.
Demak. Okay. Ungaran now it is cloudy outside and it is quite windy outside. So how is the condition in Demak? How is the condition in Demak? How is the weather?
It's mendung.
Cloudy.
Yes, cloudy in here.
Okay, so can you tell me about how is the weather nowadays, just now in Demak? Maybe can you describe a little bit? Yes. Can you tell me?
This afternoon is a little bit hot, ma'am. The weather, but I think it's because it will rain.
Okay. So ternyata saya termental keluar. Okay, I'm too sorry. Okay, I'm come back to Miss Fifi. So how is the condition in your hometown, Miss Fifi?
The day is cloudy, ma'am.
But
yes. My mom always said that if it will rain, so the day will be very hot. So I think it's happened now.
Okay, so it is going to rain here because it is cloudy and it is going hot. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is your activities today for having the day that this is cloudy and outside? So do you do something at home?
Watching movies.
Yes,
Yes.
Aisha and Vivi.
I just watching drama.
Spending the day with the leisure time watching film movie, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just about 3 days from now, you're going to join for the classroom in online, yeah, still online. Okay. Thank you, Mbak Vivi. Okay, now I'd like to move to Mbak Jazil. Hello, Mbak Jazil. Hi. Can you hear me? Hello, Mbak Jazil.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, how is sekarang now?
I'm actually in train, ma'am, on my way to go back home.
Mm-hmm.
My condition in my place is cloudy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, but it is a very, very small. Yeah. Can you make it harder, please?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm actually in train on my way to go back home.
Oh, so you're going home.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So take care of take care it and the road and the way. Yes. Okay. Well, joining the classroom. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Cecil. Now I'd like to go to Miss Mila. Yeah. Hello, Miss Mila.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay. How is the weather in your hometown?
It's noisy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What's going on?
Um, um, nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, I'm just help my mother to cleaning home,
Mm-hmm.
and today I went go to the third vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Just it.
Okay, you're joining the vaccine, yeah? This is for the second or this is the booster one?
Booster.
Okay, booster. Do you feel something beside effect?
Fever.
Oh, fever. You got fever.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. How much temperature?
I don't know.
Do you feel dizzy?
Yes.
Yes, a little bit. Yeah. That's the
Yes.
side effect of the vaccine. Okay. Thank you, Miss Mila.
Thank you.
Then I'd like to go on to Miss Emma. I'd like to greet Miss Emma. Okay. How are you today, Miss Emma? Hello, Miss Emma. Okay, Miss Emma is out of this room. And I'd like to call Miss Aisha. Okay, welcome back, Miss Aisha. Hello, Miss Aisha. Hello, Miss Aisha. Are you joining with us? Okay, now I'd like to move to Miss Anisha. Hello, Miss Anisha.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how was the day?
Today is cloudy. Maybe it will rain later.
Mm-hmm. So where are you now?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Where are you? Are you
Yes,
still in your
ma'am.
hometown?
Huh?
Are you
Ma'am.
still in your hometown?
Yes.
Mhm.
I finished my homework and also finished my paper. Besides that, I spend my rest time doing sport.
Mhm.
This enough.
Okay. So hope you are still healthy, yeah, because in the few days, yeah, you're going to face for the new semester. So I hope you are healthy. Keep the healthy, safe, healthy. Yes. Okay. Okay, Miss Fifi, Miss Mila, Aisha, and so Anisha joining with us. We are waiting for others, yes. So I'd like to give you some the case that happen in the society right now that we can see some days ago there is a kind of the issue about the oil, about the oil. How about it is very extension, very strange, yeah. It is quite hard to find what we call vegetable oils. Nah, jarang sekali kita ada kelangkaan ya di minyak tanah beberapa hari yang lalu. Until nowadays, yes, it's quite hard to find the vegetable oil in the supermarket and other things. And you know about the prices, yeah, it is twice, it is twice as the original price, yeah. Dua kali harganya dari harga biasa. If usually we can buy it only about 25,000 and just few days we can find it about the 40,000 until 50,000 for 2 liters. Yes, and some days ago that the government give the subsidy about the oil, the price of the oil in Indonesia. It is very ironic here, ironic where we are producing kinds of the sources, the material for the oil, but we have the extinction in the oil. Ya, adanya kelangkaan minyak, padahal kita sebagai pengekspor utama dari kelapa sawit. Yes, and some few days ago, the government gives subsidy for the oil, the vegetable oil that usually we can buy it only 14,000 rupiah per liter. But you know about what happened in the society, what happened to the society, many people come to the supermarket and they buy in a big parties. Yes, in a big parties. It is a kind of the feudalism that happened in our society. Yes, it is kind of the case that I give to you. Yeah, maybe you are interested in doing research in this case. Why the feudalism, yes, happened to our society? Now, my question is here. What do you think about the feudalism that happened to our society? Yes, dengan tadi the background, the scenes of days that when the government give the subsidy. Last few meeting, I give you the case about the BLT. Ya, bantuan langsung tunai bahwa our society maybe use it, like malpractice, only some people who got the BLT, and it is a kind of the short solution. It is not just the short solution for some people, but actually not the long-term solution for Indonesian people for BLT. Now I give you another phenomena in our community that when the government give the subsidy and the price of the vegetable oils, many people come to the supermarket and buy in a big parties. So as a sociologist and also anthropologist, yes, how your opinion about this, about the phenomena in our society like this? Okay, please prepare yourself for your argumentation. Okay, are you ready for this?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, I give you time for about 5 minutes to prepare it. Okay. Are you ready with your argumentation? Yeah. Okay. Now I'd like to start as I give you the case that some days ago about the issue of the raise of the price, the increase of the price in vegetable oil, yeah, in the society. Then the government give the subsidy to the price of the oil, the vegetable oil. Then we can see some oknum, there's some parties try to buy the oils in the supermarket in the big parties. Yes, in this kinds of the feudalism in the society. So how do you think about this? Okay, I'll start from you. Yes, I'd like to start from you. Okay. Who are ready? Miss Vivi, are you ready?
Not yet, ma'am.
Oh, not yet. Anyone has been ready?
Ready, ma'am.
Okay, please, Miss Anisha.
Uh, I think feudalism is a socio-political power delegation structure. The main actor of the feudal system were the nobles in order to control the territories they cooperate with. The feudal system is said to have existed since the 9-year country.
Mhm.
Amen.
Okay. So, and how do you think? How do you think about the people habit like this one, about the attitude about the feudalism? Is it okay for them to do that? To buy something a bit parties when it is getting cheaper, then they sell again? Yes. Okay. How do you think about this? Anyone want to answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Miss Vivi? Not yet? Okay. Miss Mila?
Not yet, ma'am.
Oh, not yet. Okay. Okay, Mr. Huda. Okay, Mr. Huda, are you just joining us? And then, okay, as I give you the case, yeah, I gave you the case that, as you know, that our government give the subsidy to the price of the vegetable oil right now because of the price of the vegetable oil is very, very high. It is twice as much as the regular prices. Then this is give the subsidy and also stated kinds of the price, the fixed price, the net price for the seller, especially in the supermarket. And as a result, yes, many people, some oknums come to the supermarket and then they buy it in the big parties. As you know, there is no justice about this one. How do you think of this?
Sorry, ma'am. It's about BLT, right?
No, BLT. This is the subsidy for the vegetable oils that we have just happened in the society just a few days ago. Yes.
That's the vegetable oil in our society. I think this is very case that we must face up in our era that we know as now we are still having some problems, of course, in the COVID-19. And I think this is a very big problem, not only for me, not only for us, but also for all the Indonesian, right? From maybe all around the province, like we feelings like this is the problems for us. And I think that's our society is ours, not all ours lucky, but we should maybe like um apa ya saling gitu, ma'am. By the way, for information, sorry because now I'm on my way. I'm in a bus. I am on the way to Semarang City. So I
Okay.
think so sorry. I can not focus like the same time. Like that's maybe that's a problem.
Okay. Take it easy. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Ms. Suda, for your contribution today. Okay, now I'd like to move to another one. We're ready with your argumentation before we move on to another topic.
Sorry, ma'am.
Uh-huh. Okay, what happened in our society. I address this about the opinion about the subsidy that given by the government to the price of the oil, and then some ocnums, some people try to buy it in a big party so that not many people can get it. Okay, I just invite others. Okay, please. I invite other participants, please. Yes. Ya sudah siap, langsung open mic-nya saja. That's okay. Yes.
Vivi, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Raising prices for basic communities needed by many people. It's not a good thing, and but on the one side, in my opinion, the inability of the country to process natural resource properly, it's caused feudalism in Indonesia, starting from the lack of quality human resource, lack of technology, causing outside parties to tend to dominate and have power over this resource. This should be minimized and reduced so that people can meet their needs easily.
Okay, so do you agree with the subsidy given by the government right now?
No.
Why?
Because
Masih mute, Mbak? Still
yeah,
mute? Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's quiet. Sedikit berisik.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Ms. Vivi, for your opinion about the feudalism that happened to our society. Okay, then I'd like to call another one. Okay, Miss Shakira. Okay, welcome back, Miss Shakira.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'd like to invite your opinion about the concept of the feudalism that happened in Indonesia. That just few days ago, the government just tried to give the subsidy to the price of the vegetable oil in the market. And as we know, the fact that our society, they buy in a big party so that not many people get the subsidy. So how do you think about this?
I think in this condition, it's really, this is not the first time this happened. And I think this is the only thing we can do, uh, reminding that in this era, we have a lot of people, especially Indonesia, has a lot of citizens. So for fulfilling our food needs, also needs more. So I guess in this era, I'm not quite sure, but I think this is the best way that the government can do to be apa ya, untuk adil gitu, untuk keadaan saat ini. I guess that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Miss Shakira, for your opinion about this. Okay, how about you, Miss Emma? Do you have the opinion about this case that happened in our society? Hello, Miss Emma? Are you still trouble with your signal? Okay, now I'd like to move to another one. Okay, Miss Sitiva.
Yes,
Hello,
ma'am.
Miss Sitiva. Okay. So how is your opinion? What is your opinion about the condition in our society right now?
I think the condition right now is still there is a fatalism
Mm-hmm.
because there is a past structure social, the
Mm-hmm.
high class, and there is a there is a rich people and is for people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's happened in our society right now. There's the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Miss Ifa, for your contribution now. And I'd like to go on to Miss Mila. Miss Mila.
Yes, mom.
Okay. Would you like to give your opinion about the condition about our society right now?
I think it causes panic buying,
Mm-hmm.
and when panic buying, um, it can help stability oil price again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, just it.
So how do you think about the policy of the government for giving the subsidy?
Uh, I think is good solution
Mm-hmm.
because raising oil price are a problem, especially for food vendors.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Miss Mila, for your contribution right now. And then I'd like to invite Miss Fairuz. Hello, Miss Fairuz.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, so what is your opinion about this case that I already given to you?
Of course, it's distressing to the lower middle class community. In my place,
Mm-hmm.
people are flocking to seek oil and create chaos about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, that's it, ma'am.
And okay, how do you think about the policy of the government for giving the subsidy? Is it a good policy?
I think it's good,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. There is still like a mafia yang tetap curang gitu, ma'am, ngambil
Mm-hmm.
kesempatan ini buat dijual lebih mahal lagi.
Yeah, so the many people are cheating, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We also we always find it in anywhere. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So I've already given you the case what happened in our society right now. That's kind of the problem that may be faced in our society. Maybe if you're interested in doing the research about the condition of the community right now, the society right now, okay, you may find it for your research topic. Okay, now I'd like to go on today for the presentation as I already told you. Ya, kemarin sudah beberapa orang sudah joining for the presentation. And today I'd like to invite some of you to do the presentation. I've already give you to take the article, yes, and then you have to present, and then you share the PowerPoint so that your friends can see it. Okay, now I'd like to invite Miss Fifi for the first. Are you ready for presentation? You may share screen.
I'm not made a PowerPoint, ma'am.
Okay. But are you going to presentation to do the presentation right away?
Yes,
Okay, please.
but without presentation, without PowerPoint, is it
That's
okay?
okay. That's okay. But try not to read, yeah.
Uh,
But try to speak, not to read.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Viviananda from Sociology and Anthropology Education Study Program, Semarang State University. So at this time, I will present a journal with the title The Influence of K-pop on its Fans. This journal is written based on an analysis that on two Korean fan community blogs and named Korean Chingu and Yepopo. This presentation will be in three parts. The first is about describe the beginning of the development of K-pop in Indonesia, and which is it's on yearly 2002 Korean drama series is tayang in television, Indonesian television, until it continues to Korean boy group or girl group that is so popular today. And then about the impact of Korean culture to their fans is increasing production and consumption activities. The spread of Korean culture affecting to the market in Indonesia from music until fashion. And the lastly is the conclusion from the analysis is these two blogs do not only focus to idol artists, but all things in Korean, include culinary field, and this research is limited to two Korean fan blogs, so further research will with a wider scope is needed. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Vivi, for your presentation. Maybe you haven't give about the conclusion. So when you're organizing the presentation, you start with the opening, how you will organize, how you will organize your presentation by, okay, sudah ada tadi pembukaannya about the topic what you are going, kemudian how you organize it, and then you haven't tell the audience how you organize about the question and answer. Yes, kemudian about conclusion, you haven't mentioned it, okay? So, for example, for the further presentation, please also put the conclusion of your paper. Yeah, thank you, by the way, the great job. Yeah, thank you. The next, I'd like to call, okay, Miss Mila.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mila. I'm from Semarang State University, and today I'm going to give presentation about teenagers' perception of K-pop cultural adaptation in Indonesia. The article by Sutwintari. This presentation will be in some topic. The first topic is teenagers' enthusiasm for K-pop cultural in Indonesia. The second topic is teenagers' perception of K-pop cultural adaptation in Indonesia. And the last topic is the impact of K-pop cultural adaptation for teenagers in Indonesia. Okay, let's do the first topic. The first topic is teenagers' enthusiasm for K-pop culture in Indonesia. This is a picture of the queue for a K-pop concert in Jakarta. From the picture, we can see that it is teenagers who dominate the queue. And they don't care tough queue long, crammed, and sit on the floor to see their idols concert. And the fashion is a Korean style. This proves that Indonesian teenagers are very enthusiastic about K-pop culture. Okay, move to the next topic. The topic is teenager perception of K-pop cultural adaptation in Indonesia. Cultural adaptation is the basic process of communication where there is a message, messenger, medium, and message recipient. This process is defined as the rate of change that occurs when an individual moves to a new environment. Cultural adaptation itself has often occurred in society, especially for teenagers in Indonesia. The Indonesian teenagers welcomed the entry of Korean music into Indonesia because at the time the Indonesian teenagers are bored with the music that are trained in Indonesia. The majority of teenagers think that the music video of Indonesia songs have a bad quality. It's not good. On the ground show that Indonesian song is now starting to rise and has a quality that is not inferior to foreign song. As teenagers from Indonesia should appreciate more music and for song their ethnic Indonesia. The last part is the impact of K-pop cultural adaptation for teenagers in Indonesia. The positive impact is the teenagers in Indonesia can increase the knowledge about other countries like creativity, learn new language or culture or trend, and other positive impact of K-pop cultural adaptation in Indonesia is can promote Indonesia to the world. It is when Korean group visiting in Indonesia to hold concert or fan meeting, it will attract international media to cover it. And the negative impact is cultural and moral shift, apathy toward the nation own culture. It because can change the mind. It because the impact of K-pop culture can change the mindset of teenagers in Indonesia to always imitate all aspects of like that everything about Korea. So the teenager must be proud and love all Indonesian culture and keep preserve the culture. I think enough of me. If there are any questions, I'll be happy to address them. Thank you.
K-pop, yes, about the K-pop, how the researcher tried to see the K-pop in Indonesia and how the impact That's great that you open your presentation with the kinds of the picture. So it is kind of the hook. Yes, I told you it is become the hook. Di mana it is can take the attention from your audience by showing. Maybe it will be like this. If you show the K-pop, for example, you take from one of the band, yes, a band that is loved by the people in Indonesia. Yes, mungkin bisa diambil lebih jelas lagi. What's going on here? Yes, yeah. Thank you, Miss Mila, for your presentation. Yes. Now I'd like to go on. I'd like to invite Miss Emma. Miss Emma, are you ready for the presentation?
Emma sudah, Mom.
Emma sudah ya kemarin ya. I'm so
Iya.
sorry. Yes. Okay, Miss Shakira. Okay.
Maaf Miss, tadi Syakira izin lagi ke WC sebentar katanya.
Oke. Virus dulu ya.
Oke. Okay, let me start. Hello everyone, my name is Virus. And this opportunity, I'm going to give presentation about Toraja culture in relation to the Rambu Solo Cemetery building in Manongan. This presentation will be divided 3 parts, but before we going to talk about this topic, let me tell you the introduction first. This paper is talk about what is Rambu Solo and the values behind it. The purpose of this research is to restore and clarify the noble values contained in the traditional Rambu Solo ceremony and to preserving the philosophical values possessed by traditional ceremonies. Okay, we're going to the first one. What is Rambu Solo? Rambu Solo is known as the traditional death ceremony of the Toraja land. Rambu Solo is like personal branding for the land of Toraja in South Sulawesi, because almost all promotion about Toraja culture are focused on the traditional Rambu Solo ceremony. This ceremony is one of the most expensive ceremonies in the world, because in the ceremony, they sacrifice a pig, and the type of rare buffalo are commonly called as kerbau tedong bonga, which can cost up to 1 billion rupiah. The duration of the Rambu Solo ceremony is about 3 to 7 days. Okay, we move to the second part, the values of Rambu Solo ceremony. The people of Tanah Toraja believe that buffalo are vehicles for the deceased person to help carry their spirits to the afterlife. They also believe that the more buffalo sacrificed, the better the life of the soul in the afterlife. They believe that if this ceremony is not fulfilled by their family, then they will get karma. So the last part is conclusion. In conclusion, Rambu Solo means a lot to the people of the Toraja land. This ceremony means the affection of the grieving family in order to deliver the deceased of the afterlife in peace. Understanding the diversity of culture and civilization that exists in the world today is not to judge which local wisdom is better and which is the worst, but to get to know each other, in turn respect each other. Okay, we are at the end of the presentation. Thank you for your great attention. And from everything I've told you about Rambu Solo ceremony, if you have a question, just feel free to ask me here. Thank you.
Miss Fairuz, for your presentation. That's great. That you studying the things, yeah, studying the introducing the topic and also introducing yourself here, and then you study by organizing your presentation. It will be divided into 3 topics, and you also cover the conclusions. Yeah, that's great. So you may develop against how to do the interesting presentation. But that's great. Okay, thank you, Miss Virus. Now I'd like to move to Miss Anisha.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now ready ya?
Yes. Izin share screen, ma'am. Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Anisha Rahmadani, and from the Sociology and Anthropology Education Study Program, Semarang State University. And today I'm going to talk about advance in technology and patterns of human life in sociocultural perspective. Human use technology because they have reason human when to get out of trouble, when to live better, safer, and so on. Technological development occur because a person uses his mind.
Halo, Assalamualaikum.
Pasti masuk di Zoom.
Sudah?
Di Zoom ini. Ya, saya OTW ya. Ini saya menguji.
Oke.
Technology is something that
Speaking kelas kan?
Nah, nanti kalau
Speaking kelas kan?
technological
kelas. Nanti umpama saya terlambat, Bu Arsi sambutan closing ya.
Oh, enggak, jangan.
of science.
Atau apapun itu terserah, ini saya menguji dulu.
Oh gitu. Harusnya buat semua dong.
Iya. Gak apa-apa, ini kan kalau saya terlambat nanti dosennya dari dosen. Kalau saya terlambat, tapi kalau saya bisa masuk
You turn off the microphone, please.
Ini kayaknya Bu Ninu nggak masuk deh.
Ya, oke ya. Nanti kalau saya terlambat.
Ideological invention that have been product in the last decade. In the current era of globalization, the role of technology becomes the first step an indicator of country progress. A country is said to be developed if it has a high level of master of technology. High technology, while countries that cannot adapt to technological advance are often referred to as failed countries. Slide first, technology concept, two, technology advance, three, technology impact, four, effort to reduce the impact of technology. At first, technology developed slowly, however, along with the progress of the level of human culture and civilization, technological development are developing rapidly. The more advanced the culture, the more development the technology, because technology is the development of a rapidly advancing culture. Sociology, technology is one aspect that also influence every activity, action, and behavior man. Technology can change patterns, relationship, and patterns of interaction between humans. The presence of technology is something that cannot be separated from human life. Human activities will more or less influenced by the presence of technology. Today, technological advances are characterized by increasingly sophisticated tools in the fields of information and communications that lead biotechnology, agriculture equipment in the health sector, and genetical manipulation. The emergence of a digital society in various fields of life is evidence of technological progress. Communities and countries in the world are committing to be able to master high technology heritage as a symbol of progress, power, wealth, and prestige. In postmodern society, the law of goods apply who controls technology, then he will rule the world. In the era of globalization, technological advance take place very quickly, so that sometimes humans do not have time to adapt to this advance. As a result, there is a norm in society because they have no grip on life clear. Poor people mastering technology will experience culture like, and its existence will be threatened. Technological progress is like two sides currency, where on the one hand progress technology provides many positive benefits for human to make it easier for human in meeting their needs. However, on the other hand, progress technology has a negative effect on black outweigh the benefit of technology, especially related to the pattern of human life. Technology progress is like two-side currents, where on the one hand progress technology provides many positive benefits for human to make it easier for human in meeting their needs. However, on the other hand, progress technology has a negative effect. Complex outweigh the benefits of that technology, especially related to the pattern of human life in the sociocultural dimension. Technology threatens that through various diseases, environmental damage, global warming, retention, provide various risks cycles on human through a hidden control system and dehumanization. One thing we need to remember, technology is always double faced. At one time we become a friend, at other times it too can be an opponent. If what we can do as a solution to mitigate the impact, the negative side of technological progress is to instill awareness in everyone individuals about the importance of understanding the negative impact of technological progress. With simple SWOT analysis, we give correct challenge and negative impact from technology to an opportunity to advance a society and a country. Further requires the active participation of families, school, community, and country in preventing, mitigating the negative impact of technological advance. As a modern human, it's really not waste and impossible if we say no to technology. However, what we have to do is consider our need for technology, considering the pros and cons of technology and continue to use it and not too much so that we do not become and addicted and become slaves to technology. We must realize that technology is not a highest aspect of human life. Notice it the financial of culture and human civilization within its evolution reached the perfection of life, perfection of existence, but technology is a tool used by human to make it easier to do something in life. If you have any question, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for your presentation. Okay, now I'll still have, okay, other participant to present today. Yeah. Okay, I'd like to call, tadi saya lihat siapa ya, okay. Okay, Mbak Shakira, are you ready for the presentation, Miss Shakira?
Yes, ma'am. But I
Okay.
think I can't show my PowerPoint because I'm using my phone right now. So probably I would just explain it overall.
Okay, yes, please.
So good afternoon, everyone. Today's talk is about developing wordless picture strips to teach narrative text for integrated reading and writing skills. Now, this talk is focused to elaborate the way of developing wordless picture strips as an instructional medium to teach narrative text to integrated reading and writing skills. So let's break down to this journal, and if you have any question, please keep it until the end of this talk. Overall, in this journal, mostly discussed about the importance of using narrative in within language education. According to the research, narrative can help to address the field's changing needs by further democratizing knowledge production and exchange. This also illuminates subtle yet dimensions of classrooms, interactions, and prompting, imaginative interpretations. Moreover, this journal also explains the importance of narrative among English teachers. And this study also elaborates that narrative function could be used as a medicinal tool um, in informing teacher professional development. That's it. Thank you. I'm sorry, ma'am, your mic is still muted.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Shakira, for the great presentation. Whether you don't use any PowerPoint, but I think you have got some the details that already given to you. You started the presentation with opening and all the things until your conclusion. So it is better for the next. Maybe you can give more. Yeah, how to catch the audience. Yes. Now, before we have got the closing, I'd like to ask the feedback from you all about the course that happened for about 8 meetings, and it will be the last meeting today. So I'd like to invite you to speak in English, yeah, to give your feedback about the course now. Okay, who are going to start from now? Who will be the first? I just want to give you I want you to give the feedback about the course. Do you get something, the advantages from the course during the 8 meetings? Yeah, you already learned with me about how to speak, and also I try to improve your speaking skill here. And please give your feedback for me, yes, during our learning together. Okay, who are going to give the first? Miss Emma, please.
Not yet, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Just your feedback, please. Mr. Huda, please, would you like to give me something, yes, to improve the next, if maybe someday we can see you again, and then what should I do to make you speak here? Please, Mr. Huda.
Okay, ma'am. In this our course, I think in the last course, I would like to say thank you. Thank you very much for your dedication, because you've been teach us how to improve our skills into communication and English. Of course, like we should and we can more attractive, more explore, and more active. Of course, to face that study in our university, Universitas Negeri Semarang. Like I think it's very helps not only for me. I think that for us, like we can exploring more about our vocabulary and how to speak and how to giving the opinion about something that happen in our society. It's about all government programs, about the society, because we are as a student of sociology and anthropology department, like we should to more active and more aware about all the things happens in our society. Maybe that's all. I hope we can meet again. Good luck for us, and God bless for us too. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Huda, for your feedback from me. Okay, thank you. And then I'd like to invite others. Ms. Shakira, please. Ms. Shakira, please.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, I wanted to say that I learned a lot from the first meeting until the last meeting, which is today. I don't forget to say thank you to all the lecturers for making their time, putting their time and effort giving us the opportunity to participate in this training class. And I hope we can continue to learn and build our confidence in owning our English skills. Yet again, bahasa Inggris bukan ilmu kebatinan. So we have to practice every day and force ourselves to talk. And I hope we can keep it up, our motivation to learn. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much that you still remember what I told you, that bahasa Inggris is not ilmu kebatinan. So you have to practice all the time and every time. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I'd like to call another one, Miss Anisha. Miss Anisha.
Yes, ma'am. Mohon maaf di sini hujan.
Okay.
Yes. So thank you, mom, for waiting all this time. Hopefully, mom, ma'am, will always be healthy, and hopefully we can meet again another time. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Miss Anisha. Okay, now let's go on to Miss Fifi.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, because teaching us to improve our English, and this training really helped me to better practice my English skill. And honestly, at first I was afraid to join this training, but after doing it, it's fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Woody.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fifi. Okay, the next I'd like to call Miss Mila, please.
Yes, mom. First, thank you for taking the time for this hour, and so I can increase my English skill. And for the class, I'm very happy and excited. Just it. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Miss Mila, for your comment, also feedback for me, and I hope it will be useful for all of you. And last but not least, I'd like to call Miss Virus.
Okay, first thing first, I want to say thank you to all of you for everything. And I think this is a good opportunity for us to developing our speaking skill, because personally, this is my biggest difficulty in learning English. So I gain a lot for this class. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Virus, if you're taking something good in this course. And Miss Emma, are you ready now?
I just say thank you for Ma'am Putih because saya bisa paham lebih terkait bahasa Inggris. Tentunya saya sangat berterima kasih. Terima kasih banyak Bu Budi.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you for all of you that you are taking something from the course and you can increase your ability in speaking English. Hope it is not stop here. If you still want to see me, please come. Yes, I'm always open. If you want to speak with me or you are going to try to practice your English, that's okay. So you may call me or text me, that's okay. Okay, so because this is 5:03, I'd like to give it back to Bu Arsi, sorry, Bu Arsi. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I just finished my prayer. Okay, thank you so much, Bu Budi and forgive because Bu Asma still has another activity, so she cannot give her speech for closing this speaking class. Okay, thank you so much for sharing the knowledge, the speaking skill to our students. And for all the students, I really appreciate for your attendance, especially the one who continually attend this class gitu ya. Thank you juga untuk Mas Harto, Pak Harto for being this one. Okay, because Bu Asma is already at this meeting, so I'll give the time to Bu Asma closing this. Okay, thank you so much, Bu Budi.
Yeah, I'm sorry for because apa namanya my terlambat datang ya. Jadi tadi menguji semester 14 plus 2 kali jadinya, aduh ya Allah. Tadi udah selesai ya Bu Budi ya kelasnya?
Yes, Mon.
Oh ya. Baik, ini karena penutupan, terima kasih banyak Bu Budi atas kehadiran, ilmu dan pengalaman serta waktu yang diberikan kepada kami, kepada mahasiswa jurusan Sosiologi Antropologi khususnya yang kelas bilingual, dan Bu Arsy, Pak Harto serta teman-teman semua, terima kasih atas kehadirannya. Banyak hal yang juga secara pribadi saya dapatkan dari kelas ini gitu. Jadi walaupun saya hari ini tadi mohon maaf memang baru bergabung karena banyaknya kegiatan yang bertumpuk-tumpuk. Ini belum selesai ini masuk lagi sini. Belum selesai. Dan didukung oleh tidak disupport oleh laptop saya bermasalah, jadinya aduh ini kok enggak bisa jadi nggak bisa pakai 2 devices gitu. Akhirnya tadi saya minta tolong Bu Arsy dulu untuk kalau bisa penutupan. Ada banyak hal yang saya dapatkan juga secara pribadi dan secara pribadi saya dan juga sebagai ketua jurusan. Yang kalau pribadi tentunya adalah pengalaman teknik-teknik. Jadi teknik-teknik bagaimana speaking gitu yang memang penting untuk kita. Bahkan mungkin kedepannya bisa kalau nanti kita inikan ke fakultas ya, barangkali di fakultas akan memfasilitasi kita buka speaking class buat dosen gitu ya, untuk international conference, karena kadang-kadang kalau kita international conference kan gagap gitu kan, gagap di depan di depan audiens. Kadang sudah ada di kepala, tapi ketika dilihat oleh audiens itu hilang semua apa yang kita vocab kita seperti itu. Jadi mudah-mudahan bisa nanti berlanjut. Bu Budi jangan kapok ya di jurusan J.
Inshallah, yeah.
Yeah, so if the student still need me, just give the phone number to the students, that's okay. So if they need the partner for practice, that's okay if they wanted to talk to me.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Iya, thank you so much Bu Budi. Terima kasih karena ini sudah berarti di kelasnya udah habis ya, materinya udah selesai.
Iya, untuk materinya sudah selesai, tapi hari ini kan yang join hanya beberapa orang, jadi sebenarnya yang presentasi belum semuanya. Harusnya kan dalam the last 2 meetings we will have the presentation for the all. Nah, cuman kemarin hanya sekitar 5 orang, kemudian hari ini juga tadi hanya sekitar 6 atau 7 orang. So yang presentasi juga belum semuanya sebenarnya ya.
Ataukah mungkin misalkan kita buatkan, kita ini kan sama Pak Harto direkam, jadi nanti hasil rekamannya bisa dikirimkan ke mereka, dan yang belum presentasi misalkan mereka presentasi sendiri, direkam, dimasukkan ke YouTube-nya mereka, lalu linknya dikirimkan ke Bu Budi, apakah bisa begitu Bu?
That's okay, ya nanti saya berikan feedback ke mereka.
Iya, baik.
That's
Jadi
better,
nanti bisa,
yes.
ya di feedbacknya bisa di grup, misalnya nanti kita sama-sama bisa melihat, dan mereka juga mengirimkan linknya itu di grup gitu ya Bu ya,
Oke,
sehingga kita
ya.
bisa sama-sama melihatnya.
Ya,
Baik.
mungkin karena satu, mereka itu tidak mau datang bukan karena bukan karena takut, mungkin karena takut juga mau suruh presentasi satu-satu. Nah,
Iya.
salah satunya mungkin I think that case ya.
Iya, betul-betul ya. Jadi daripada hadir mungkin ya udah deh kalau gitu ngacir aja gitu ya Bu.
Iya, kadang juga ada seperti
Speaking
itu.
needs courage ya, maybe ya. If we want to speak fluently English, we have to have courage. Maybe ya, shameless and fearless.
Iya, oke. Ya begitu berarti apa tekniknya atau mekanismenya nanti seperti itu aja. Kita lihat supaya nanti gini di akhir sebetulnya kita akan memberikan sertifikat ke peserta. Nanti siapa kira dan mungkin bisa juga diberikan peringkat 1, 2, 3 aja Bu Budi, barangkali siapa kira-kira yang di peringkat 1, 2, dan 3 kita melihatnya misalnya indikatornya ke kehadiran dan keaktifan di kelas, atau yang lain monggo bisa diberikan juga. Nanti minta rekomendasinya Bu Budi yang juara peringkat 1, 2, dan 3, dan yang tadi sertifikat buat peserta kita akan keluarkan setelah mereka semuanya melakukan presentasi. Jadi kalau mereka mau mengirimkan link baru kita kasihkan sertifikat ke peserta.
Okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Baik, Bu Budi, terima kasih banyak atas ilmu dan pengalaman serta berkenan untuk membagikan ilmunya ke kami semua. Jika ada kesalahan atau kekurangan yang mungkin kami tidak sengaja lakukan, kami mohon maaf Bu Budi. Baik saya mewakili jurusan, mewakili teman-teman dosen dan teman-teman peserta mahasiswa. Mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan dan terima kasih atas segalanya. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.